Across the United States. What's going on, ICers?
Show here for the stretch. He's got that.
Out here, I just finished off doing the job. Thanks to all the new subscribers. First time. Before I start the video, I want to say thanks for my new subscribers. What's going on? You guys are good. Hope you guys are safe. You can actually tell them that for today. Remember, I'm doing on-demand work. Ring the bell. Let's go. Welcome back to the Independent Contractors channel. Hope you guys are doing well. You know, today's video, we're going to be discussing typical cargo van business, how to get started, what you need and what you don't need. Okay, this can range from state to state. In my state, in the tri-state, this is basically all the same. What you're going to need and don't need. So everything is optional. Okay, at the end of the day, you really have to get what your customer wants. If your customer wants you to have a certain things, you have that, right? Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you have not yet. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Thanks for your support. All right, you guys may know, I've been doing this for a very, very long time, and there's a lot of information out right now on how to, become an independent contractor, make some money in your cargo van, minivan, whatever you may have currently or maybe thinking about getting. So, before you get anything, you should always check and see what is it that you're going to be needing. So a lot of people, invest a lot of money in these expensive vans because vans are very expensive right now. You get a high top van right now can easily run you $50,000. If you buy it new, even the new ones, like the used ones are going for $30,000 plus. So, the bad thing when you get a new van is you got to get the full coverage insurance, and that's going to cost you another pretty penny. So, best bet is I always recommend if you're new to this business, get yourself a used van. Shop around for used van. Go on Craigslist, get it right on Craigslist, Marketplace. Just keep your eye open whenever you're out and about. If you see a van, just snatch it up because you're going to be obviously needing a van. A lot of companies will allow you to rent a van. So if that's going to be your route, I'll suggest you call these rental companies and try to get yourself a commercial account. Very simple. I used to have one. I currently have one with budget, but I'll touch bases on that on another video on how much you should expect to pay when it comes to renting a van. But right now, we're going to cover you're new in this business and what you're going to need. First of all, you need a van. Like I said, I always recommend start with a used van. Spend a few thousand on a used van, even if it looks like crap, but as long as it runs and it takes you from A to B and you can get those deliveries done, go ahead and get that. Don't go crazy buying these, like I said, these high tops, these transits. Don't spend money. Don't get yourself on a note. Save your money and get yourself a used van because they go a long way. I personally myself have never owned a new van. My first van probably cost me like $900. The most expensive van, $4,500, and I just got one that I'm picking up. And you guys will see in a next video, and I paid $1,500. So, So first thing you need to do is get a van. Obviously, you guys can see my last videos of where to get these contracts. You can get them anywhere. You can go on Craigslist. You can go Google search. Indeed, any of those job search engines. There's a lot of listings. Always keep your eye out for vans in your area. If you see someone delivering something, ask them who they working for. Are they recruiting? A lot of them will actually give you information because some of them sometimes get a kickback when they bring new drivers, especially if they need drivers. So don't be ashamed to ask somebody, hey, who you work for, how you like it, are they hiring, where they at. Some of them will give you the information, or you tell them, hook me up and try to get me in there. I'll offer them a couple of dollars. I do that all the time. Can you get me in? Yeah, they're hiring. If not, if you hook me up, I'll give you a couple of dollars to get me in the door. Sometimes that works, but keep your eye out. Craigslist, online. You can always Google search, van delivery jobs in your area, courier, contractor, IC, any whatnot. All these little job search websites you can go on. Google, CB Driver. I've been saying that for many years. You just create an account on cbdriver.com and you can just get notified every time there's a new position available in your area. So that's somewhere where you can actually find some work. I found when I got with BVEX, I got through CB Driver. They're always posting on there, but cbdriver.com, just Google search Craigslist. There's not much on Craigslist anymore, but Craigslist, you should be a good spot to get this type of work. But once you get the job, you can just basically respond to the ad. They're gonna always tell you what you need. So as long as you got the van, you can start. You can start with that, and they will tell you if you need any insurance. Some of them will tell you need cargo insurance. If you need cargo insurance and the price is good, just get cargo insurance. Get personal auto insurance. If they don't need you to get commercial, start with that because that's usually cheaper. Just get the regular cargo insurance if they need it. If they don't need it, don't get it. If you want to get it, when I did have cargo insurance, I had my insurance through Progressive. I had a commercial policy through Progressive with a $50,000 cargo insurance. That's it. I didn't have any liability. I was able to, get commercial plates with that. I had the cargo insurance, like I said, and that was enough. With that, I was getting everywhere because, the more you have in your van, especially if you have your own cargo insurance, it's like, well, he has cargo insurance. But sometimes they don't require for you to have cargo insurance, so don't get it. They're gonna tell you everything you need. Every company you go to is gonna tell you need this, and that. Now, if you want to if you have the money and you want to get a nice package together, get yourself, like I said, try Progressive if they're in your area. I've had that in Commerce Insurance up in the Northeast in Massachusetts, but if not, you can just get Progressive commercial policy, get a $50,000 cargo insurance. Don't tell them you're delivering, just tell them you're delivering like final mile e-commerce. E-commerce, which is basically you deliver like packages. All right, so you're doing that, $50,000 for cargo insurance, commercial policy. And then if you want to go there, you can go online on the IRS, get yourself an EIN number, and you link it to your social. You can open a bank account with that, do a DBA. Don't go doing no LLCs, none of that. Don't fall into all you need an LLC for this. You don't need an LLC. Now, if you're gonna work for a company, right, and they're gonna pay you really, really good money, and they require you to have an LLC, then you can go ahead and get it. But don't go ahead and get no LLC if you ain't got no good work. If they don't require it, don't get it. I did this for many, many years with regular personal car insurance. When I got to a company who required cargo, boom, I got it. Because a lot of these companies are gonna put you on with Open Force, and Open Force is gonna give you all that. They work together with a third-party company, which is the company who's gonna cut your check and give you your settlement payment. Then you're gonna get everything through Open Force. So there's no need for you to go shopping around all these places getting cargo insurance, getting this, a liability. Only get what they want and what they need if the price is right. If you're gonna get good money, you go and you shop around. But the top things is cargo insurance, commercial insurance. Get yourself an EIN number if you want. It's very easy to get. You can just go Google search, go to the federal government website, whatever. I don't know the website offhand, but if you want me to, I'll leave that in the description of this video. If you want to get an EIN number, you get easy. It's free. They're gonna link you up, and you're gonna have the number forever linked to your social. So instead of giving them the social, you just give them the EIN number. Okay. And if you want to go to the bank account, you want to go to the bank, open a business checking account. Go in there and say, I have a business. Here's my EIN number, and I want to do a DBA. You can name the business whatever you want. You can name the business ABC Delivery Service, and that's it. You have a business checking ABC Delivery Service, basic DBA. No need to have no LLC. If you're gonna get really into this and have multiple vehicles that you're not operating, and you're scared about, you may have, some type of lawsuit coming, then you want to protect yourself, and then you go ahead and you get all that later. But at the end of the day, if you don't need it, if they're not asking for it, if the people you're gonna work with ain't asking you for no cargo for no LLC, don't get it. Cause trust me, you ain't gonna need it. You're not gonna need it. All right. But this is basic cargo van work. There's tons of work out there. I know there's a lot of apps that don't require none of this stuff, But apps. I have a beef with the apps. Apps are just there's no money in apps. There's no money in that. People can say I make this and I make that, but at the end of the day, there isn't any money on the apps. Try to get with a company that's going to use you every day. Sometimes they'll give you a set amount of money, dollars you can make every day, which is good because like that you don't know what you're going to make, or you're going to get a company that's going to, you have a run, you got a route, you know where you're going to go, you know how much you're going to make. Monday to Friday, you're not working weekends. You can make more money on the weekends. You can work for somebody else on the weekends. So you have all those little options, and it's with the apps. You're gonna make money. Maybe you're not. One day you got one day is a good day. 1 week's a good week. Next week is a bad week, and it's just people shouldn't live like that. You should know how much you're gonna make every day, so you can budget yourself. And you end up having a happier life when you can budget, instead of having to wonder if you're gonna have work tomorrow because you're depending on the app, on the app, or you gonna fight for bids or bidding on doing work for cheap, or you wasn't fast enough to accept the job. That's garbage. A lot of companies are going the app way because they're saving money. That's why I try to educate people and get you out there and put your best foot forward and look good in front of these companies so they can stop using apps. Because when they use apps, they don't know who they getting. The apps don't know if you're a good worker or you're a bad worker. You got a good van, you got a bad van. They don't know. Anybody can sign up for an app. They'll check your record. You upload, you did this, and they hire you. They don't know your work ethic. So that's why it's these apps are killing the market. But for me, the apps are garbage. As you guys know, I say that all the time. All right, but yeah. So cargo van, like I said, go online, Google search in your area. CBDriver.com has a lot of jobs on there depending on what state you're in. Craigslist. Always keep your eye open. And another thing, I will be teaching this later in another video. Every time, if you guys are working for a company, you guys are working, let's say part-time, or you're getting some work, you're getting some runs here and there, and let's say you drop something off at some type of manufacturing place, or and you say they have a loading dock and they had a shipping and receiving. And if you look professional, hey, you guys ever looking for any contractors to ship stuff? I'm available. Give me a card. A lot of times they'll call you. That's how I got what I got right now, because I used to actually bring a lot of stuff there, and I came good friends with the receiving people there. Then I met the manager, and one thing led to another. They don't use a company anymore. They use me. They tell me to get the drivers. Okay, so that's something you guys can always keep your eye out when you go out to make deliveries. Be friendly. Get to know the shipping and receiving guys. A lot of people always sending stuff out. They gotta call a distribution company to pick up. If they know you're serious, and they may ask you if you got cargo insurance. You got it. If you don't got it, tell them you got it, and you get it later. And you can just try to build that relationship and start doing your own thing, not depending on companies and not depending on apps to make your living. All right, but basic. This is easy. Like when I started this, I didn't need to watch a video. I don't know. A lot of you guys probably don't need to watch a video, but for some reason, this may get you motivated. You could make some good money. A little history about me. I used to work for a law firm before I started doing this, and I started doing this, And I used to go back part-time, and I used to sit in the office and just, oh my God, in a cubicle, and I hated it. I'll go for like 2 weeks at a time and tell my boss, listen, I can't come back. They wanted me to come back, and I just couldn't. I love the freedom. I love driving around. I'm able to take my kids with me. I took my kids when they were younger. You know, you guys probably see a video on TikTok. I take my dog with me. You know, it's just, take the wife. You have so much freedom. There's freedom. This job, this work gives you freedom. But, you know, too bad that the money isn't right anymore due to the fact that this is too much competition, and there's just people taking jobs for anything, for pennies. Okay? So, you know, that's another thing you guys got to watch out. You know, you got to make sure that the money's good. The money is good. At the end of the day, you're well over minimum wage. Anyway, I cut this video short. I'll talk to you guys soon. If you made it this far, you know, comment in the comment section. Get the money. You know what I'm saying? Let's go get that money. Anyway, remember 8th, 6 p.m. this upcoming Wednesday, I'll be live. So you can bring all your questions on here, and we can have a little nice time. I can answer some questions and give you guys some more tips. I'm gonna be giving tips on, you know, how to get your own business. Okay, no contract, just you, the boss. You send the invoices. Let's see, like here, I have a folder. I print invoices every Sunday night. I print invoices and I send them. You know, and then I'm responsible to pay the people who work for me. But that's what I'm trying to teach you guys in the live. You know, how to build that relationship with these companies. But you know, right now you want to get your feet wet. Just get a van, cheapest van you can get. I will put a video up on the van that I bought for $1,500. You know, you guys are not gonna believe it how I scored this van. But get your cheapest van you can get. If it's running good, if it takes you from A to B, that's good enough. Don't go spending no money on no $35,000, $40,000 vans, because at the end of the day, this job might not pan out for you, and you made a big investment, and then you're done. And you're gonna put so many miles on it. On these vans, you can put so many miles, because miles is money. Okay, don't get this job thinking you're just gonna drive a little 20, 40, 50 miles. You wanna make money, you gotta put in at least over 180 miles a day. Okay, so at the end of the day, these vans are gonna get a flood with miles. The value is gonna go down real quick. So start out cheap and work from there. And remember, the company is always gonna tell you what you need to get. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. God bless. Comment in the comment section, get that money, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace. God bless. Bye.